Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell by the title, not a normal video from me. Basically, I'm making this video because I'm upset. I haven't got a script, haven't written anything for it. But the reason for making it, because I'm upset and angry. Okay? So, I just watched a video on YouTube. Of course it may not be true, but I have no reason not to believe it at this point. Genuinely very hurt by it. And it may seem stupid when I get into it, but hopefully I can explain. Obviously, as I'm sure the majority of you know, Daredevil and all of the Netflix shows were cancelled. I don't remember, when was it, 2018? Or was it I think it might have been 2018, I don't remember exactly. Might have been last year. I apologise, I do not remember. I know that it was all very upsetting for a lot of people, including myself. Daredevil was my favourite MCU property, and I loved the Defenders despite everyone else's opinions on it. It wasn't perfect, but I loved it a lot. And Jessica Jones Season 1, incredible. Summer Season 3, also incredible. It was all incredible. I mean, Iron Fist was the only one I didn't love, and I still enjoyed that. And I have tried to make a video on Daredevil before, but it's got copyright. I'm not sure if it's still up actually, but as you can tell from my screen, if you can see, you probably have, like, I'm a massive fan. In case you can't see, this is what my desktop is at the moment. And pretty much, in case any of you didn't know, there was a rumour going around that Daredevil, or at least Matt Murdock, would appear in Spider-Man 3, as in Tom Holland's Spider-Man 3, because obviously, after the events of Spider-Man 3, after the events of Spider-Man Far From Home, Peter is revealed to the world to be Spider-Man, and obviously he may need a lawyer, so that's where the rumours came from, that lawyer being Matt Murdock. And I wasn't too upset about Daredevil's cancellation, if I'm honest, because I knew Disney Plus was coming out, so in my head I was just like, okay, the reason they're cancelling it is because they want to have it on their own streaming, and at that point I didn't realise that it was just going to be a family-friendly thing. So then I realised that Disney Plus was going to be just family-friendly stuff, and I was like, okay, well, maybe they'll bring them into the films, or put them back in another form of show. But then I see this video, and I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's pretty much that Charlie Cox says he hasn't been approached to be in Spider-Man 3, which to me, this means two things. Either Daredevil or Matt Murdock isn't going to be in Spider-Man 3, or they're rebooting it. Which is the most popular opinion at the moment, that they're going to reboot all the Defenders, which is not okay. Of course, it's completely my opinion. You may have hated the Netflix shows, but just for me, from what I know, most people enjoyed them, especially Daredevil. And I am quite frankly heartbroken. I am genuinely upset over this. If they reboot it as a PG character, or they don't continue the story from the Netflix shows, and they don't bring the actors back, I might just burn this hoodie, which is a Marvel hoodie, if you cannot see. I don't really know what to say. Part of me is in shock because of how good Daredevil did. I mean, overall Netflix Marvel shows all round did very well, but in particular Daredevil, and part of me is in shock and the rest of me is just upset. Of course this may be wrong, and Charlie Cox may have been approached, he may not be able to say anything, and he said himself he'd love to be in the films, but the thing is, the shows don't have a massive effect on the films. Well, they don't have an effect at all on the films. I don't think they were ever referenced. I think they were meant to appear in the final Endgame battle, but apparently they wanted to focus on the films. But due to them not being that involved with the films, they could easily just reboot them without affecting the timeline. And I am just majorly heartbroken by this. Deborah Ann Wall, Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, John Bernthal, everyone who's a Netflix Marvel show, including Finn Jones. Okay, I know most of you will disagree with that. He was a perfect Iron Fist. But no, while Iron Fist wasn't perfect, and it was my least favourite, Season 2 was pretty great in my opinion, and I am going to miss Charlie Cox's Daredevil in particular. and I'm gonna miss the Netflix shows all around. I don't know. I know that fans can have an influence on the studio, such as that's half the reason Deadpool got made. So maybe we'll be fortunate enough one day to get Charlie Cox and the legendary cast back, and to continue the show. Even if they rebooted it as a still gritty adult street version with the same cast, because obviously they're not afraid to do that because they got J.K. Simmons back as J. Jonah Jameson in the end of Spider-Man. I don't know. I'm really upset right now, guys. But yeah, hashtag bring back Daredevil or Daredevil in the MCU. I don't know, something like that. It'll probably be in the title because I'm angry. I am angry. May seem stupid, but Daredevil had a big effect on me. It really made me feel for characters that I didn't know I could in film, in media like this. It's had a big effect on me because was one of my first like adult things for me to watch, and because obviously I am only 15, but it's stuck with me for so long now, and I just adore it. I absolutely adore it. I was considering making a Daredevil fan film at one point. I can't do that now, obviously, but at some point, maybe. I don't know. But guys, let me know what you think of this news, that Daredevil is most likely not going to be brought back in Spider-Man 3, or if it is, it's not going to be Charlie Cox, which I think is a big mistake. Charlie Cox is perfect as him. That's not worth arguing. Don't even try and argue with me about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, like I said, one day we'll get them back. That is the dream for me, my favourite MCU property, and if they don't bring them back, that is why I will hate the MCU. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.